Oh my goodness, the fall is such a special time to be in the kitchen. It's my favorite time to be in the kitchen, really. It's all about hearty and comforting flavors. It smells so good in here.
So good. So here with 2 recipes to keep you cozy and warm this sweater season. We have Ashley Wolf join us from the Minnesota Beef Council. How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Appropriately wearing your sweater as well.
I did. I had to wear a sweater. I asked my husband, I was like, this shirt or that shirt? And he's like, you have to go with the sweater. It's the sweater weather recipes.
Oh my gosh, and these are so cozy. Okay,
Yes.
so we're gonna do the lasagna soup that we've been talking about, but first, you've got a beef pot pie, and a pot pie, man, that's where it's at.
I know. I'm like, do you call it a casserole? Do you call it a pie?
Oh,
do you
pot
call
pie.
it stew? I think it's all 3 in 1. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if there's a cover, if you put a roof on it, it's probably a pot pie.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a
Which
pretty
is
good
what this
assessment.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we? Because maybe people are familiar with a chicken pot pie. What do we
Yeah.
do when we're making it with beef?
So this one actually calls for a stew meat.
Love it.
So it's just like chuck roast or something that's cut up. You can buy it pre-packaged in the store like that, which is great, so you don't have to cut it up yourself. So what I did is just browned them in a pot on the stove.
Okay.
And then you simply add a ton of ingredients and just let it stew on the stovetop.
Do you
so
want
I'm
us
gonna
to
have
help you?
Yeah, so actually these are gonna be for last.
Okay.
5 cups of water.
Oh wow! So that's gonna go in.
Yeah, that all goes in.
Great.
Ashley, when you're cooking the beef, are you going all the way through to your desired temperature, or are you kind of like undercooking it knowing that it's also going to get cooked?
You actually want to cook it until it gets fork tender. So it is going to be cooked all the way through.
Okay.
Because the low and slow is what helps to break down that cut of beef.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So then we have
Gotcha.
1 cup of each of potatoes, celery, carrots, and onions.
Yeah, this is.
This is where like those hearty flavors start
Yeah,
to come in. All
absolutely.
the
No,
vegetables.
Don't worry, I will get those last
Yep,
tiny
the last.
pieces. I will not allow them to be wasted.
A packet of brown gravy mix.
Great.
Toss that in.
I mean, you got that gathering dust in the back of the pantry. Get that son of a gun out and use it.
For more flavor, we've got tomato paste.
Smart.
Add that in. All these will be added in.
Okay.
Okay.
So go up, just all
Just
of
dollop
it.
that in there?
Yep.
Okay.
We have some thyme,
Great.
Worcestershire,
Sure.
salt and pepper, garlic, and then bay leaves and rosemary.
Oh, wow.
So just all these incredible flavors that really meld together. When you mix it together, because it's a watery base, it'll really kind of combine those flavors on the stovetop. Like I said, cook it until it's fork tender.
So you want those vegetables to be able to kind of simmer.
You do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have to worry about those cooking in the oven.
Yeah.
So you could also do it in a Dutch oven in the oven, but I actually like doing it on the stovetop.
Yeah.
So then once that all melts together, gets a little bit thick, it's going to take about 2 hours on the stovetop.
Yep.
You're going to put it into a pie pan. So this one actually calls for our beef tallow pie crust recipe, which is super fun.
Ladies.
Oh, yeah.
so
Speaking our language.
Now we're talking.
Adds a lot of flavor and makes it more flaky.
Totally.
Yeah. So this is the beef tallow. You can actually buy it just at any retail store. Typically, it's in the dry goods section.
Yes.
Kind of buy the other like Crisco and stuff like
Listen,
that.
I was talking to Matt from Thousand Hills
Yeah.
Beef Company, and he was like, the tallow is booming.
Oh, it has to
Everybody
be.
wants it. He's like, it used to be something we had to kind of figure out how to manage. Now it's like people call specifically, and they sell it packaged, and it's very easy.
Well, it's even in cosmetics now, like my face moisturizer.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's so many
Yeah.
uses for it now that people know. Like, oh, I can cook with it and smear it on my face.
I know. I use it to
Like
season
it's so
all my
moisturizing.
pans too. Like
Oh.
it seasons all my carbon steel pans, my cast iron. It's really great.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I love this.
So just this with some cold butter, flour, and water.
Yep.
Mix that together with a pastry cutter, and then you get this really nice flaky pie crust. And then you're going to put the contents of what you stewed in the stovetop into the pie pan.
and it'll be thicker.
It'll be thicker. Yep, it's not going to be so watery.
Yep.
And then you'll cover it with another layer of that pie crust and bake it in the oven for about 45 minutes.
Can we try it?
You absolutely can. Yes.
Oh my
2
gosh.
forks.
Yep.
Here, Ben, you want to
Yep.
share a little pot pie with your friend
Absolutely.
here?
Let's do
Okay.
that. Wait, so when did I miss the peas going in?
You know what? Great minds think alike. I was just thinking that.
Yep.
After it's done stewing in the stovetop and it's fork tender, if
Okay.
you want, it's optional, but you can put in a half a cup of frozen peas. Just mix it in. You don't want it at the beginning of cooking because then it'll get kind of mushy.
Boy,
Ashley, this
I
works so well.
also did not know that beef tallow pie crust is what's been missing from my life for 44 years.
Yeah.
I've been
Now it's
living
got a new
a
recipe.
sad, pathetic life until I had this. That is so good.
I'll be honest, I tried a little nibble and I was like, oh wow, it's so flaky. It's just the way it adds a lot of flavor and tenderness and crispiness. I really like
This
it.
The
is
way
so good.
I mean, it is everything that you think like a hearty like chicken pot pie would be, but it's beef. which I think is just even heartier.
I love the little bit of tomato paste
I
in
like
there.
the tomato. I like the peas in there, and then that's like the most tender stew meat that I've.
Oh,
ever
it's so
made.
good.
Yeah, you're adding
Yeah.
a lot of great nutrients in there too, and you're really hiding it because it just tastes so great.
Oh my gosh, Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, listen,
Okay.
you always make good stuff, but that one,
I know. I don't know how you're going
glad
to
to hear
top that, but you're going to
Okay.
try. So now
Okay.
here's the
Do your
lasagna
best.
soup, which kind of went viral maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I'm still seeing it pop up on my social media, to be
Yeah.
honest. And I thought I finally have to make it because I really like the way that it looks. So this one is like all of the flavors of lasagna, but in a pot. It's a little more brothy, a little more soupy.
Yeah.
You could add less broth, though. I know we talked before we aired. If you like it a little thicker, you can add less. But really, it's just the ground beef with onions and garlic.
Good.
And then you add in a bunch of tomato bases like tomato paste, crushed tomatoes, petite diced tomatoes, some spices that would be typically found in lasagna. And then at the end, you can add in some broken
And you just
lasagna.
break 'em.
Yeah, you just break them into
so
bite-sized
satisfying.
pieces.
Ask your kids to do that.
Yeah,
I know,
cook it that way.
absolutely.
Otherwise, if you're gonna use them for leftovers, I would actually recommend cooking them separate, the noodles,
Yeah.
and then adding them later in individual portions.
That's good advice.
And then on top, if you want to add that cheesy goodness, creaminess, it's actually Parmesan cheese, mozzarella, and ricotta mixed together.
Do you add that on the top of each
Yeah.
bowl?
Yes, yeah. So you just mix it
Okay.
together
Okay,
and then.
yeah.
and-
I'll bring this a
Oh,
little
mix
closer
that.
to
Here.
yeah, don't know
Yeah.
how much time we have.
Yeah,
If you guys
no,
wanna
we got time.
you. Yeah, we got a little
mix
time.
that
yeah.
up
We gotta
and-
make
Okay,
this
so that's going to be
great.
a mixture that goes in together. Got you.
Okay, so
All right.
that's the ricotta, that's the mozzarella, and the Parmesan.
Now, if you like it even creamier, you could put some heavy whipping cream in there as well. I know I like mine creamy.
I've
so-
never met a soup that didn't benefit from heavy whipped cream. I mean,
Every soup can have it, right?
it's just so good. You want a little
Yeah,
dollop
give
in
me a,
this?
give me a
there you go.
dollop.
Okay, I kind
You
of hit
take
it
a
hard there.
dollop. I
Sorry,
know.
bud, but I
Never
think
too much cheese.
that.
No, not at all.
Oh, this is so hearty, and then you don't have to do the whole layering thing of the lasagna.
It's a little less tedious. It's just kind of one of those great on the stove, one pot, throw all the
Yes.
ingredients in, simmer it for about 20 minutes, and then it's ready to go.
This is great.
It's great
This
for
is great.
leftovers.
I know. That ricotta mixture just takes it over the top.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Really
but
adds
it's
that lasagna.
so flavorful. Ashley, I feel just cozier being with you.
Good, that's the whole point, right?
Cozy factor. It's
Look
like
at
off
us.
in
We're
shirts
all
in
in like
here.
fall
I just
colors.
wanna say, like,
I know.
so cozy
We'll have
in
this
here.
by the fire. Anyway, we have Ashley's recipes and a link to the Beef Council's website posted on our website, twincieslive.com.
I now live off of tallow pie crust.
Look at you.
That's all I eat
You're
now.
beaming right
What
now.
a great day. You can find more recipe inspiration, nutrition facts, and more all on the Beef Council's website.
Yeah. All right. We all know the saying, everything in moderation.